You are welcome to this wonderful educational program, which weekly we tackles things that has to do with vocational training, crafts, among others. So today we are going to be teaching you guys on what it means to be a crocheter and how do we crochet, understand. And one of the things we need to understand is that in this world, people got emphasizing G2 skills. However, it is very, very much important if we are able to blend our G2 skills with some vocational crafts and stuff. And my name is Khalid Alawadi. I am the host of this program. And joining me is Mariam Mohammed Kabir, who is an expert crocheter and a businesswoman. Thank you so much. Welcome to this show once again. And joining me is Mariam Mohammed Kabir. She is a crocheter and she's very versatile in that field. So please, can you introduce yourself now?
My name is Mariam Mohammed Kabir, and I am into crochet business.
Okay, so can you just tell us briefly how you started? What inspired you to
Basically, I started crocheting when I was in primary school. But then, as of that time, it was I think they were teaching us in home economics. So we started using broomsticks and all. Then in secondary school, I was so interested in it. And I would say, alhamdulillah, I'm someone that grabs things easily. So it's something I was interested in. I started in secondary school from buying the normal old hook we used to have, the silver one. Then gradually, when I started diploma, because I did boarding school, so when I come back home, it's something I always do. Then my senior secondary school, I was always at home since it was the day school, so I ventured into it a lot. I made bags, socks, but it was more of a hobby. But then I started university 2018, diploma. I became more passionate about it. Then recently I started it as a business.
That's so interesting. It would be surprising that me too. There was a time I did something like that, but then it was
not mind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and there's this popular misconception or popular, like people used to mistaking knitting and crocheting and stuff. Can you just explain the difference between it?
Well, knitting and crocheting is two different things. The patterns are different, and I believe in today's world, people mostly associate, when you hear business, you just want to make money. So both of them have different ways there are different ways you can make money from them. I don't know how to put it so you understand, but then one is more expensive than the other, even though equipment for the knitting is way more expensive. But then what you crochet out of it is not as expensive as what you knit out of it is not as expensive as crochet, because crochet you spend hours, you buy the yarn, do everything, but mainly it's the hours. You waste your time on it. So there are lots of the patterns are different too. There are a lot of patterns you can make with crochet that you cannot make with knitting. It's mostly the patterns are even small, they don't give that space. So, and at times crochet is heavier than knitting. So there are differences. Like this what I'm wearing now is knitted. But then if I'm to crochet it, it's going to be a bit thicker. Yes, it will be thicker than this, and the patterns are going to give space. You hardly see my skin with this, but if it was crocheted, you'll be able to see. And I don't want to say it's way more beautiful, so the people that knit will not feel like then it's really beautiful.
So can you just explain to us this?
So this is a crochet hook. They come in different types. They are both aluminium. Now this is what we've been using since our forefathers and all. While these are the recent fashion ones, and they come in different types, different sizes. Sorry, this one is 4mm, 4.5 mm. This is 5 mm. This one is 3.5. This one is 3. There's a darning needle. This one will help you sew in the ends of. This one is a stitch marker. As a beginner, you hardly need this one, but then gradually to help you keep mark of where you stopped and where you're coming in. This is the scissors. Yeah, and then these hooks, they come in different sizes because they create different patterns. If you can, here this one is a granny square, right? So if I'm using this one to make it, it's going to be way smaller than what it looks. I think I made this one with a 5 mm hook. So if you are making it with a 3 mm, it's still going to be smaller. You understand? And these spaces you see here, the hook would determine the space. It wouldn't be as big. So just that is why the hooks are in different sizes and for different use for different yarns too.
So there was a point in time I actually knew someone that does something like this, but they use machine, like some kind of instruments, like a machine. I don't know. It has different hook like this.
That is it.
That is it.
Yes.
Thank you. So as for the wool,
Yes.
now,
The wools, sorry, I didn't mention, you definitely need a measuring tape, especially if you're making outfits, even caps too. If you need measuring tapes to get certain measurements. This is yarn, and they come in different types. There is this is Yeye. I think, yeah, it's a Nigerian brand. We have baby wool. Is it baby lamb? They come in different types. Even the Yeye wool. This is the Yeye regular. See, the strand is very small. There's some that are even thinner than this. There's the Yeye extra. Yeah, there's the Yeye extra. I think this one was made with extra. You see the difference in the size of the wool? This one is thicker. I think three strands to, you see? It's 3 strands.
so now,
While this one, I think it's 2, and it's still small.
it's still small.
Yes.
So now, probably the size of the wood will determine the.
Yes. I cannot use this small one to make this one. Yes.
So for someone that wants to start the business, or for someone that wants to start the craft actually, what are the basic things a person needs to have to do?
Basically, as a beginner, I feel like when you're starting crochet, you need to have a lot of patience. If you don't have patience, you won't be able to. Like, recently, I'm even working on a shirt for a customer. I made the hand like 3 times to get the certain, because people come in different sizes, and I'm not used to making the armhole the size of the person, so I had to make it 3 times to get the exact size that I wanted. So if I was not patient, I won't be able to do that. And again, I think basically as a beginner, you don't need much. You don't need all these things. Maybe gradually, when you're used to it, you'll be able. Personally, you decide to basically, I think 3 mm, 3.5 are what you need. Then a wool, and you don't need dark colors, just bright colors to help you mark your stitches, see well, and that's all. And you need to love it. If you don't love it, you won't be able to do it. Honestly,
I cannot sit for
hours. You seated. And I like giving myself targets. If I tell a customer, okay, I'll be able to deliver in 2 weeks, I give myself a week so that I'll be able to meet up, finish everything. If there are any corrections, I'll be able to do them.
So that's very, very interesting. In fact, is it a guy business only? So is it a guy craft only, a girl craft only, or?
I believe crochet is for everybody. Everybody. Just that society has its own way of molding things. But then people are always amazed when they see guys doing it. I believe it's for everybody.
Maybe I should start doing it so people.
Honestly, you should.
So now, can you just give us can you just do a kind of a background? Let's start with
No problem. So for me, when I'm using a Yeye regular, since the strands is very small, if I'm using 1 strand, that is where I can decide to go with this one.
Welcome back. This is the practice session of this program where our resource person is going to be training 2 students on how to crochet. And now I'm going to hand over the whole session to her. Thank you very much. Got it. So both of them.
So you just continue to the end.
I don't think they used to buy them.
But do you know something? When we started with the slip knot,
Yeah.
we didn't really start with the slip knot.
Okay.
So that's why here is loose.
Okay.
But then we can just, instead of, you see, now you are left with
Now it's
probably
tight.
9 since this one is tight.
Alright. I got fancy.
Then we're going to make 10 chains. See? first go in, then you draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're going to the gifts. Yeah, ma. When you're putting it so that it's not tight, go ahead.
Very good market. Any like I will take your picture and post it to your picture. Don't worry. I promise you that. Don't worry.
I think
Let me turn.
yeah, I'm going. I'm ready for picture.
So what we are going to make now is a single crochet, which is going to come back like this. So what you do is the next one, you skip this first one, this one, which is basically not a chain since there's still the thread in it. So it's the next one you use. Let me see. Yes. Yes. Then you put in your hook and you draw this out. You've drawn it. Then this one again, just the way you made the chain. Then you draw the two. Okay. Then we'll continue back. Like this.
Do I need to skip? Do I need to
No. You don't need to keep skipping. Just continue from there. So when you put it out,
So now I want to confirm. So what is
yeah.
Are you
I'm looking at mirror.
better? Don't use your Android phone.
You know how it is.
I want to confirm.
The last person they sent on the group was that those who their file are with them, they should come and pick it. But just
When I would now told you that they said they are coming back anyway, so that you actually have to sending your
that's it.
Okay, thank you so much. This brings us to the end of this educational program, and today we've learned a lot. We've gotten some insights about how our trainer started, how she actually, it's something that actually started with passion, and that is actually the backbone of every vocational craft that we want to invest our time in. She also taught us, she also explained to us the different kind of wool we have and the different kind of pin we have. And she also explained to us what the difference between crocheting and knitting. And it is actually very important that this one skill, once we are able to dedicate so much time in it, we'll be able to, it might even be something that might actually supplement our degree in terms of the money that we have, in terms of the income that we get. So thank you so much. I want to thank our team for bringing this educational program to life.